From our fully stocked parts department to our fully trained service technicians who can help with anything from a clogged drain to your irrigation system and even servicing your entire septic system. Visit one of our beautiful showrooms in Hernando or in Wildwood and let us show you how to turn your kitchen and bath dreams into reality. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your mobile Verizon rep. But not just here, I'll deliver the phone to you in your home. While I'm there, I'll only sell you what you need and I'll personalize it to you. Want to have me get you connected? Then call me at 352-528-0020. I even offer unlimited home phone service for just $20 per month. Just call me, your mobile Verizon rep, at 352-528-0020.
Much like the weather, your life could change at the drop of a hat. Don't be caught unprepared. You don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but no matter what happens, you can make sure that your loved ones are provided for with a life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance. Meet with a local independent agent and secure a policy now to rest easy, knowing you're protecting the ones you love. Visit George Mangan Insurance in Ocala today at www.manganinsurance.com.
Here's a way for you to have some fun and at the same time support Team WOCA The Source in our efforts to raise funds for the Marion County Literacy Council. You can have Robin and I come to your event or somebody else's event. I play accordion, she plays mandolin, and we'll give the oompa surprise to somebody who may not be expecting it. So call us at 732-8000, ask for Robin. 100% of your donation of any amount will go to the Marion County Literacy Council, and it is tax deductible. Call today, 732-8000.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, a nice looking Wednesday morning. Hey, we're already the middle of the week. This is flying by, isn't it, Robin?
Yeah, it's great.
Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Of course, his mission is to encourage us to donate blood and explain what you don't know or what's causing you to fear that whole process. And definitely, if you are afraid, ask questions, because especially from somebody like me, who I can only tell you that I was afraid also, for a variety of reasons. Mostly I didn't want to pass out in front of the pretty ladies taking the blood.
Yeah, macho.
Yeah, I want to be macho. So anyway, so it's painless. Truly is. It's hard to believe that a needle goes in your arm and it's painless, but it is painless.
Yeah.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Hey, Larry, Robin, how are y'all?
Good. Where are you today?
I'll be in Ocala for some of the day.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
When you went on your vacation, who takes care of the fish? Do they take care of themselves?
No, I had somebody watch the house.
Oh, somebody actually does. Do you feed fish every day like you do a dog?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know?
Yeah, you don't have to, but because I have a saltwater system, I have a reef system, it needs some supplements and things like that need to be put in there almost every day.
How many
to maintain the water quality.
How many fish do you actually have?
5.
Just 5 in 93 gallons of water.
Yeah, I have corals and a lot of crabs and hermit crabs, snails.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, what I try to do is I try to make it look like if you were to go snorkeling in the Australian reef. That's what I try to have my tank look like.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
Does it go all the way to the floor? 93 gallons is pretty big.
No. It's got a stand and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
It's got a tank stand. And it's got a filtration system underneath the tank where, it runs water through, a filtration system and everything.
Wow. Do the fish die often?
No.
No.
See,
when I was a kid, the fish died all the time.
If I took care of them, they'd die.
Yeah.
You went on vacation one time.
They would.
Yeah, but Larry went on vacation one time, asked me to watch his goldfish.
I had one goldfish. One goldfish.
It died.
In a goldfish ball.
Yeah, he came back. It was gone.
Robin was so upset. The goldfish died.
I know. So don't ask me to fish sit.
All right. So today I have a sports topic today, but it's more about the entertaining aspect of fanism than anything else. It's about the Wisconsin Badgers.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell
Go
one.
Badgers.
I couldn't tell one fight song from another. Cause you could actually tell it was.
No, I'm not a fight song guy.
Oh man. And they all have lyrics, but you never hear them.
Yeah.
No. Well, you do, but everybody kind of mutters them. I'm sure they know them right.
What is the fight song for the Gators? I mean, what is
Dun, 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 dun. That's what it is.
and what is the words? I mean, what are the words?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't tell you.
I'm not an alumnus of the Florida Gators. I'm sure there's somebody out there about the rec going, I can tell you every word.
Exactly.
I just
I bet
Googled
you
it.
they
I just
can.
Googled it. Okay. University of Florida Gators fight songs on YouTube.
Of course it is.
They all are.
Everything's on YouTube.
That's right.
Here are the lyrics. Oh, brave old Florida, just keep on marching on your way. Oh, brave old Florida, and we will cheer you on your play. Rah, rah, rah.
There you go.
What would Nashville say about this?
They'd reject
We
it.
constantly have to work with Nashville with
Yeah.
words and everything, and oh man,
Yeah, they would
it's so
reject
hard
it.
to please them.
They'd laugh.
As you march along, we'll sing our victory song anew. With all your might, go on and fight, Gators. Fight for Dixie's rightly proud of you. That's great. Love that. How is the blood supply? What do we need to know?
We're kind of stuck in this routine where we just need O negatives and platelets and RH negative. So if you're an O negative, a B negative, or an A negative, we need you to come in and please just give blood.
So remember we had this thing where we were talking about I don't know how long ago it was, but we were talking about dad jokes, bad dad jokes.
Sure.
So now there's a trending thing on the internet of bad dad jokes. So I don't know if we actually kicked this whole thing off or not.
I'm sure you did.
But one of them, well, we could like to think we did, right? It's our ego.
That's right.
But one of them says on the medical forms while growing up, my dad wrote the word red for my blood type. To this day, no one knows my actual blood type.
I'm pretty sure we can figure that out.
Blood type. Red. Yeah.
Red.
That's right. Well, I didn't know my blood type until I donated. It was,
Yeah, me neither.
You guys told me.
There's no valid reason to know your blood type.
I guess that's true.
I think I've said that before. I mean, when you go into the hospital, it's not like they're going to say, hey, what's your blood type? No, they're going to do a test.
Yeah, they're going to make sure.
All right, so this segment with Galen Unold and the important message to donate blood is brought to you by Penn Flooring. Be sure to thank them for sponsoring the LifeSouth segment with us. Penn Flooring has some beautiful flooring. They've been doing this as a family business for over 25 years. They'll install it for you. They will give you the answers to all of your questions you have about the flooring itself, the care of the flooring. They have a showroom, so you can check out what they have. The showroom is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge on 17th Street.
Yep.
Over there.
That's beautiful.
All right, so the Wisconsin Badgers still won the NCAA tournament, even though they lost to Duke.
Oh, boy, here we go. Okay.
Now, this is a trending topic right now.
Yeah.
This is a hot topic.
I'll tell you this. I think that Wisconsin got some really beneficial calls against Kentucky. They got some really beneficial calls in the first half. I don't like blaming the refs for when a team loses. In basketball, it's by far and away the hardest sporting event to officiate because there's so much movement and there's so much contact, especially with a big game like that. I think this is sour grapes. You lost. Get over it.
Okay.
And a coach that's been coaching that long should know better. And it'd be one thing if it was just a press conference and he was, fresh off of the loss and was emotional. Then I could understand it. But he's continued this tirade about how we were robbed, and yeah, I agree.
All right, so
I understand what you're saying, but that's sports. You know what? You know how many beneficial calls he got?
all right. So, Rob, what do you call somebody from Wisconsin? A Wisconsinian? What do you call him?
Oh, a Wisconsinite?
A Wisconsinite. Okay. So, on behalf of all the Wisconsinites,
Yes.
I am just delivering the message of the reasons why the Badgers still won.
Okay.
Are you ready for this, Galen?
Yeah.
You are no Wisconsin fan, are you?
No, it doesn't matter what I'm a fan of. I mean,
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it when teams blame the officials. The officials are a part of the game, and I don't think.
Well, I don't think that's what this list does. I don't think that's what this list
Okay,
does.
well, let's see what it does.
Yeah, let's see what it does.
They
Okay.
made the championship game made the Final Four back-to-back years. It's great.
Right. So here's why they are still the winners. Because the Badgers were already champions before the tournament started. A regular season school record for wins.
Oh.
Big Ten champions, Big Ten tournament champions. It was already one of the greatest seasons in the University of Wisconsin history. So that's one of the reasons they're giving.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And here's another reason. Because the Wisconsin Badgers entered the tournament as a number 1 seed for the first time ever.
Right.
So that makes them a winner in their mind.
Sure
right?
does.
They're still
Sure.
happy. Because Wisconsin center Frank Kaminsky celebrated that number 1 seed by rubbing this big silvery ball. And I don't understand that, but I watched the video of it, and he looked like he was really happy to be rubbing this big silvery ball.
Was it his?
I don't know. It looked like he was happy.
I bet he was.
Holy it. What is that thing, Galen? Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
No idea, huh? Okay, well, you got to look it up, I guess. Here's my...
Probably some kind of a trophy. I don't know.
Right. Here's my favorite thing, though, from this list. This was a very favorite thing. The player Nigel Hayes. Do you know him?
No.
Well,
I mean, I know. I know he plays for Bath.
he's a sophomore forward.
Yeah.
Nigel
Right,
Hayes.
I know that. Yeah.
Well, hold on, we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, a warm day with sunshine and some building clouds. There can be an afternoon thunderstorm in spots. High 82 at the coast, 87 inland. Then partly cloudy tonight, though 63 to 67. Mostly sunny and pleasantly warm tomorrow. High 83 at the coast, 89 inland. For Friday, partly sunny and warm. Watch out for a thunderstorm in the afternoon. The high 85 to 89. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Holidays and memories go hand in hand. Why not make this Easter even more memorable by serving a honey-baked ham and delicious sides and desserts? Yum! Yes, the coconut and lemon cream cakes are back.
Enjoying the family, egg hunts, and just being able to relax without having to spend hours in the kitchen will make your day a memorable one. Hop on over to Honey Baked Ham.
Call and place your holiday order today, 861-0011. That's 861-0011. Honey Baked Hams behind Best Buy.
Here's a way for you to have some fun and at the same time support Team WOCA The Source in our efforts to raise funds for the Marion County Literacy Council. You can have Robin and I come to your event or somebody else's event. I play accordion, she plays mandolin, and we'll give the oompa surprise to somebody who may not be expecting it. So call us at 732-8000, ask for Robin. 100% of your donation of any amount will go to the Marion County Literacy Council, and it is tax deductible. Call today, 732-8000. Join a tradition of artistic excellence by submitting an artist application for the 34th Annual Downtown Festival and Art Show. The Arts Festival will be held November 14th and 15th in historic downtown Gainesville. This is a great opportunity to display and sell your art to more than 100,000 visitors. Applications for the Downtown Festival and Art Show are available upon request at 352-393-8536 or online at gvlculturalaffairs.org.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line and a new spoiler and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
I had a dream. I was a muffler last night. I woke up exhausted.
Oh, gee.
Oh my God.
That's one of the bad dad jokes. I had a dream I was a muffler last night. All right. right, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Donate blood is the message. And if you have any questions about it, you can call and ask. You can interrupt us. That's fine. We always welcome that. But otherwise, we're right now focusing on the reasons why the Wisconsin Badgers still won the NCAA tournament.
Yes.
Even though they lost. Maybe next year, right? Yeah. Oh, so here's my favorite one. Okay, there's a sophomore forward named Nigel Hayes, and he's at the press, what do you call it, the press conference, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And there are two ladies who are stenographers who have to write down everything they say. Well, he happens to be very attracted to one of them. And so he says, let's see. He was at the press conference. Did you see this?
Yeah.
And he said to the wonderful young lady over there, I think her job title is stenographer, and she does an amazing job of typing words. Sometimes if words are not in the dictionary, maybe if I say soliloquy right now, she may have a hard time trying to spell it, or like quandary or zephyr or xylophone, things like that make her job really interesting. So he's flirting with her by giving her just saying a bunch of words.
Yeah, hoping that she'll smile back.
Right.
Isn't that something?
So then I went looking. She was the stenographer, and I went looking to see what I knew about her. What I could find out how she looked, because the camera's not on her when he's saying this. He says, Galen, did you see this part? He turns to the player to his right, and he says, boy, she's beautiful. He whispers it, right?
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
And then he says to the audience, oh my gosh, could you guys hear that? And they all like, yes. And he puts his hands on his face like he's embarrassed. It was very sweet and very cute.
Yeah, and a lot of people believe it was staged. That he
really?
Feigned that not staged, but he feigned the innocence part.
Oh, well, that could be. But,
he was like, I'm kind of glad I got busted. Let's see if there's.
That could be. Well, he was flirting with the girl, and
oh yeah, absolutely.
And clearly she was pretty. Yeah. I felt bad for the other one, because the other one knew he wasn't talking about her.
Yeah, exactly. That's bad.
But anyway, that was my favorite part of all these reasons. And by the way, when I looked up, and I wish I had her name, the stenographer, but when I looked them up, I could see that, okay, yes, she's a very pretty lady. And the video of her has become a viral video now.
Oh, wow.
Because of that. So
she'll get a raise.
The most famous stenographer in America right now.
That's right.
Right?
But yeah, there you go.
Well, and to compare this to music in a way, whenever there's a band like a young boy band, usually, gosh, you can name any one of them. They're always goofy with the press conferences. They're always silly, and they're always very entertaining.
Yeah.
And this kind of like what these basketball players reminded me of when I was watching the press conference.
Probably.
They're just silly. They're
because they're young men. And,
yeah.
They just had a massive victory, and yeah.
They're just having fun. Okay, so here's another reason why the Wisconsin Badgers still won the NCAA tournament, because after Sam Decker went off for 23 points against UNC in the Sweet 16, the impossible became possible.
Oh, wow.
So, any comment from the guy who really knows sports? I'm just reading here.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, it was a good year. They just couldn't beat Duke.
So what is the tradition? You cut the basket off and keep it as a souvenir?
Well, you cut the nets. Yeah.
The net. Okay.
Yeah,
I call it a basket.
And you cut it into pieces, and every player gets a piece.
Oh, I didn't know
that.
Wow,
that's kind of nice.
So Frank Kaminsky is the guy who climbed the ladder, right?
Well, they all climbed the ladder and cut their piece.
Oh, okay. The picture I saw was him.
Well, they always do the star, and Frank Kaminsky's the star.
Oh.
Let's see. Back.
You've never heard of the term, they're cutting down the nets?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's see. Back in Madison, State Street was partying hard. I don't know anything about that, Robin. Do you know about State Street in Madison?
No, but that must be in the middle of it all.
So
that's where all the bars are.
Basically, I saw the photograph and the video. It looked like Times Square on New Year's Eve. It was packed with people.
Right.
What happened next? The undefeated Kentucky Wildcats at Lucas Oil Stadium, the Final Four, was, I guess, very exciting. Let's see. They were all hugging and high-fiving. After beating the unbeatable, the Badgers had some friends waiting for them back at their hotel. And then it says it's a Wisconsin thing. And it showed this video of the players going back to their hotel. And it was like this crowd of people, like in Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, the scene.
Yeah,
Remember that scene in
I do.
that
Evita.
movie? Yeah.
Evita.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean, they were really like heroes to the fans. Because here's another reason. Because before the biggest game of their careers, in front of the bright lights of the sports media, the Badgers stayed true to themselves. And I watched that to see what they were talking about. They were just being goofy. I mean, they reminded me again of like a boy band doing a news conference, and just cutting up. Nigel Hayes apparently was carried in, so that was fun for people to watch.
Did he have the stenographer with him?
No, he wished.
I don't think so.
He wished, yeah. Let's see. Because no matter the final score, the Badgers made Wisconsin proud in the national championship. And because no other team gave their fans this many amazing memories. And then it went on to say something about the coach is Bo Ryan. Is that right?
Yep.
It says, because while players come and go, Wisconsin still has Bo Ryan. I guess Bo Ryan is really, really adored, at least right now, huh?
Well, that's because his team just went to the NCAA championship game. Oh. Yeah. And he's been there a long time. I mean, he really has. So, yeah, good for him.
There you go. So those are the reasons.
Comments that made me mad. I mean, you don't blame the officials. You don't blame the system. He was complaining about how these players they play 1 year and then they go off to the NBA. He calls them rental players. I just didn't like that. That's all.
Okay, so that and you heard that where, on ESPN?
Oh yeah, it was he's talked about it. He was on air talking about it.
Okay, so like on this list, it's all playful. There's nothing blaming anybody. It's just they're not really saying they won. They're basically saying, look, they made us proud. They're still number one in our book.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But what you're saying is
what you're a fan, and
right.
Yeah. I just lost some respect for the guy. That's all.
Okay. So you didn't like him in the beginning?
No, I think he's a good coach.
Oh, okay.
I just think, and I just think what he said is wrong. I just don't think that's the way you handle a loss. I mean, he's the leader of men, and a leader of men takes responsibility for what happened, and you don't blame others.
Exactly.
That's what he did. He blamed others, and I don't like that. And he had an opportunity. He was on a radio show the following morning and had an opportunity to kind of rectify the situation. And instead of rectifying it, he actually stuck to his guns, which some would say, oh, that's great. And I would say, no, he had an opportunity to kind of fall on the sword. And then Coach K, the team that he lost to, came out and said, I have a lot of respect for Bo, and it's really difficult right after a loss to deal with a loss, and I completely understand where he's coming from. And so he really took the high road and all that, but I just think what he did was classless.
What was the team that Lee Schwartz was with the kids that entered that sign? The Odyssey team.
Odyssey, yeah.
So the kids at Blessed Trinity, Lee Schwartz, who is the librarian down at the Bellevue Public Library, who listens to this and loves the segment.
By the way, if you ever need a book recommendation, Lee will hook you up.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's
a librarian. But he gave me a couple of recommendations after listening to this show one day. So, Lee, I need a new book. If you're out there, shoot me an email. So, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
What was it called again? The
Odyssey.
Odyssey. Okay, so the Odyssey team had to create these cars, these vehicles. He was telling this when we played there last Saturday.
Yeah.
And the cars had to go fast enough to jump over like gaps. They had to be able to tow things. They had to be able to do certain things. And so the kids and they were like fourth grade, third graders.
Yeah.
They made these cars out of old political signs.
Yeah.
And they used duct tape to hold them together, and they used CDs for the wheels, and they used the metal, the metal stand that the political signs are used to.
Sure.
Okay, those were used to
stand.
Those were used to give leverage to the rubber band so they could pull the wheels. Well, anyway, so they're going on to state because they basically beat everybody, even though they didn't think they would. They're kind of like the Bad News Bears. They didn't think they would win. Okay. But here's something he said that reminds me of what you're saying. He said they got points taken off by the judges because one or more of the cars was in front of the start line, the beginning line, okay?
Yeah.
And all the parents said to him, you got to fight that because we were looking at that and they're wrong. None of the cars were in front of the fight lines. And Lee said, well, wait a minute, there's a guy, that's his job specifically is to make sure they're all behind the line.
Right. Exactly.
How could they get that wrong? Because you guys are over there with your video cameras and these guys are right there at the line.
Yeah.
He might have been able to see it better than you did, but they didn't want to listen to him. So, and Lee, if you're listening, and you're getting this wrong. But anyway, so just to kind of make your point, they were blaming the judges. They were blaming the referees, in other words, all the other parents. And he felt so embarrassed because he felt like the referees were right because they were right there.
Exactly.
And parents are the least, and they're supposed to be, they are the least biased people at any event. And I'm a parent and I'm a coach and I've coached my own child, and it's impossible to be unbiased. And what happens with coaches, no matter what level you coach or whatever it is you coach, you wrap your ego into the results. And because you put so much into it, and coaches and volunteers, and I'm sure Lee would echo this, you put so much of yourself into it, your own energy, that you become wrapped up in the success, and sometimes you lose sight of that. And, good for Lee for standing up for doing the right thing. That's hard to do.
Oh, yeah. He's really...
I've been guilty of that. There's been times where after the game I've gone to an official and said, look, I'm really sorry. I got caught up in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell the team the same thing.
Where's the Bloodmobile? We got 10 seconds.
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is at the Walmart on Wedgwood Road.
The Walmart on Wedgwood Road. Go donate blood. Go next door to the LifeSouth. Go to LifeSouth and donate blood, period. Thank you, Galen.
You guys are the best. Bye,
Thank you.
News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. A white police officer in North Charleston, South Carolina has been charged with murder after a video of the weekend shooting seems to show Officer Michael Slager shooting and killing an unarmed black motorist.
Without the video, it would be difficult to ascertain exactly what did occur.
North Charleston Mayor Keith Summey. A second day of jury deliberations in the Boston Marathon bombing trial of Johar Tsarnaev.
They did have a couple of questions for Judge George O'Toole late Tuesday, and he said those would be answered before the jury got back to work. There's no word on what those questions were about. They're considering 30 counts, 17 of which carry the possibility of the death penalty.
Fox Radio's Tanya J. Powers in Boston. A federal judge in Texas has refused to lift a temporary hold on President Obama's move to spare millions of illegal immigrants from being deported. No comment yet from the White House. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your world with Nick Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Bay.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The number one place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen. A hot, juicy, char-grilled bacon cheeseburger, fried drink, and a sundae for just $5. Or try our famous chicken strips or wraps. Nobody offers all this quality and value but Dairy Queen, and this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services, when your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements. From damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
What are the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking? Will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.